Alright, so today it's Foundation Friday. This is where I try out a new foundation every single Friday on my channel, 6 p.m. Pacific time. Today I figured we would start off doing the intro with no makeup on. Hello, hair. Just to switch it up. I know some of you like it better this way, some of you like it better the other way. I don't think it says anything about the actual product when you come on in the intro with makeup on. Some of them look great, and then you actually see the review and it's the total opposite, so... But anyways, so Colourpop launched a new tinted moisturizer. I actually wasn't going to do a Foundation Friday on this, but some of you have been tagging me on Instagram to review this, so here we are. I have 3 shades here, Fair 1N, Fair 2W, Fair 3W. And I also have their primer, which it does say to use the primer underneath, so I'm going to do that. I don't know if we're going to half-face it or what, but first let's read a couple claims about this. This is $14. You get quite a bit of product. It's 1.45 fluid ounces, so that's a lot. And it comes in 24 shades, which for a tinted moisturizer, that's pretty good. I can't think of any other tinted moisturizers that have that many shades. Usually it's like under 10, and even 10 would be a lot. So for a tinted moisturizer, that's pretty great. It says oil-free, lightweight coverage with hyaluronic acid. Fresh, healthy-looking skin, according to an article on Elite Daily I'm reading. It also has vitamin C, coconut water to help soften and hydrate. It's vegan, oil-free, and fragrance-free. And then here's the Hydrating Hyaluronic Primer. This retails for $12, and it also has hyaluronic acid and coconut water to give the skin a silky, smooth base. So let's just get into it. If you're excited for this Foundation Friday and you enjoy while you're watching, you can give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, I upload every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6 p.m. Pacific time. I recently did a foundation update video, so I'll link that in the eye and down below, but it just goes through a lot of the recent Foundation Friday videos I've done and what my thoughts are on those products. So right here's the Colourpop Tinted Moisturizer in the lightest shade 1N. Next over is Fair 2W. This is the Nars Pure Radiant Tinted Moisturizer in light 0. Jouer Luminizing Moisture Tint in Opal. L'Oreal Infallible Freshwear Foundation in 410 and Dermacol 208. I just wanted to include these two for shade comparisons. Okay, I'm just going to put the primer on both sides today. I'm just feeling it. It feels like a Sunday to me. It is a Thursday, but man, I am like... in Sunday mode. I can't even tell you. Oh, what time is it? Hold on, let me put this on. I'm hoping this camera doesn't crap out in the middle of this because I was filming yesterday and it literally just stopped. Like the actual camera broke. It wasn't the battery or anything. Okay, this is super glowy. Feels nice. It feels like silky when you're blending it out, but then it has like a slight stick to it. I haven't done swatches yet, so I'm not sure which shade I'm going to be closer to. I have a feeling it's going to be 2W. That one looks like it might be a little bit light. I don't know. By the way, right now when we are starting it, it's 9:04. Got a new pumpkin background. Oh, and the new iPhone. I'm so thrilled with this camera. I can't even tell you. This is just the 11, not the 11 Pro. I might talk about it in a vlog or something because I always think it's useful hearing like tech reviews from people who are just normal tech users, not like super techy. Okay, 1N looks like it's gonna be good. Whenever I do the makeup first, like I don't film the intro after, I always feel like I'm forgetting something, and you can't go back because there's no like adding in a clip when you have a full face of makeup on, you know what I'm saying? Probably not. Okay, so tinted moisturizers, I'll just tell you what I usually look for. I only wear tinted moisturizer if it's one that literally looks like my skin and you can't tell I'm wearing makeup, because why else would I wear light coverage, you know what I'm saying? Okay, this looks a little bit light. Looks like I have like a sunscreen on. 2W looks super yellow. I'll try it. I might need to mix those two shades. I can just tell I would not use a sponge with this because it's already super light coverage. Probably my favorite tinted moisturizer is the Nars Pure Radiance Tinted Moisturizer or the Jouer Luminous Moisture Tint, except this one is way too dark. Okay, what shade? I feel like you can't even really tell the difference. This one looks a little bit more pink, but looking at my neck, I don't know, I think I could go with either shade. I kind of like the way this one looks a little bit better, so I'm going to go in with 2W for my forehead. It's a little bit streaky. Really even say light coverage. It looks pretty sheer. I think I got a little bit more on this side. I probably just applied more product, but it definitely looks very sheer. I feel like I don't know, I'm not like loving this. Looking a little bit dry, like it's picking up on some of my dryness on my forehead, but other than that, it's looking pretty good. It does look streaky, so maybe I will try and just build this up a little bit. I'm gonna add some more with just my dry sponge and see if that helps with some of the streakiness and if it's buildable at all. Feels just like kind of an average lotion, like face moisturizer. It doesn't feel super thick, but it doesn't feel really like undetectable on the skin. It actually kind of feels like I'm putting on like a sunscreen. Okay, it is buildable. Now using the sponge, like going over it, it's looking pretty nice on the skin. See how it does on my forehead. See how even with the sponge it's getting like, you can see the stamp marks kind of. Definitely streaks. Yeah, I'm liking that now that I have a tiny bit more coverage. I would say we're at light coverage now. Looking at it up close, you can tell that I have like something on my skin, but it does look pretty natural, and it's looking good around my pores. Like it's not clinging to anything on my upper lip or around my nose area. It's only a little bit right here where I see it clinging a little bit to some dryness. My issue with tinted moisturizers and like light coverage products are that I feel like when I do the rest of my makeup, it just looks so off because I have like scarring and freckles and stuff that come through. So I'm gonna attempt to just do some like light makeup today, I think. Oh shit, I have to film a second video. What am I doing? Why did I review this today? Okay, I am going to spot conceal a little bit. I do need to film this other video that I want like actual makeup on for. So I'm just going to add a tiny bit, I think just that one spot to see if it can cover my scarring right there coming through. And then let's use the Flower Beauty for under my eyes. To lighten it, I'm just going to add a touch of this e.l.f. Flawless. I like letting those sit for a minute to kind of like dry down before I blend it out. Alright, so I'm going to set my concealer, finish up the rest of my face. I'm probably going to do like a full face because I have to film that other video. So much for doing like natural makeup. But right now it is 9:14, so I'm going to do the rest of my makeup and I'll be right back. Then we're going to do a flash test and a shot in natural lighting. Alright, so it's now 9:40 almost, so we're going to call check-in time 9:20 since that's about when I finish up with my face. But looking at it now, like with the rest of my makeup on, I feel like it doesn't look like I have a tinted moisturizer on, and it almost has, it's mattified a bit, but also just like set down. It does still feel sticky when I touch my face. I am getting some creasing already around my mouth area. I did have to set right here and up here to be able to blend stuff over top. But now that my concealer's on and I have a little bit of powder on just like the outside of my face, I really like how it looks. I think it looks nice. I think the shade actually matches pretty well now that I have like bronzer and stuff on. The only thing is it does look like it's starting to crease right there. Yeah, right now I'm liking it. So the makeup on the rest of my face, I use the Bare Mineral Faux Tan Bronzer. If you use it with a big brush like the Milani one, this is the powder bronzer brush, it's life-changing. It like totally changes the shade. Essence Pure Nude Highlighter. I didn't put on blush today, and then for eyeshadow I used my e.l.f. Classics palette and my usual mascaras, eyeliner, and then for lips, use Clap See-Through Liner, and then I put on Sephora 32 liquid lipstick over top. I am about to eat this microphone. I'm so freaking hungry right now, so I'm gonna go make some toast. Actually, first, let's go see what it looks like in natural lighting. Okay, so I'm in front of the window in natural lighting. It does look a little bit more makeup-y. I feel like my under eyes look a little bit intense right now. You know how sometimes you do your makeup and then you look in natural lighting and you're like, that looks a little different. I feel like it's looking pretty good on my skin. I have a feeling just the way it's sitting on my skin right now that it might start to look a little bit makeup-y throughout the day because I can just see it like on my skin starting on my forehead, but time will tell. Right now it's looking pretty good. I don't know if I'm like obsessed, like I'm not like dying to put this on my face again tomorrow, but right now it's looking nice, so let's do a flash test. This is the first flash test I'm doing on the new iPhone. Oh, and it was off. No flash. Please hold. Okay, it looks really nice in flash. Looks like zero flashback at all. So that's where we're at right now. I need breakfast in my body right this second. Then I'm going to film a second video, and then I'll be back to check in with you guys a little bit later throughout the day. Okay, so it is now 2:20, so it's been on for 5 hours, and I've been looking at it just like in different lighting. Have some thoughts, but let me look up close first. So it definitely looks way more makeup-y than I would want from a tinted moisturizer. Like, I can just really see it sitting on my skin now. I feel like it's looking way better on camera for some reason. And actually that's something I noticed, like I was on Instagram stories earlier and the makeup looked really good on video. Then in real life I would look in the mirror and not see the same thing. It's not picking up what I see in real life. Let me try my other room. So I am getting just some like overall creasing and texture, and then it seems to have completely worn off right here. My bronzer looks like super patchy right here now because this is like totally rubbed off. I'm really trying to have you guys see what I see here. Okay, that's a little better on my forehead. You can see it sitting on there a bit more. Okay, there we go. Right there. That's what I've been seeing this whole time. So it just looks a bit like almost dry, and I can just see it sitting on my skin. There we go. Yeah, it's just not as flawless and skin-like as I would want for being a tint moisturizer. That's where I'm at right now. But I'm gonna keep packing, and I will see you guys at the end of the night. Okay, so it is now almost 7 o'clock, so it's been on for just about 10 hours, and I am ready to wash my face, folks. So it's definitely gotten pretty oily looking. And then around my nose area as well, it's almost like pilling or something. It looks a little bit weird. And I'm getting creasing. It just doesn't look like even. It looks pretty, not just like streaky, it just looks like parts are missing. Not horrible creasing, but I'm wearing a tint moisturizer. You know, I don't really want any. And then, yeah, I just really don't like how my forehead looks. I feel like it's oxidized. So I personally would pass on this one. I just have tinted moisturizers that I like the initial look of better and that also hold up a little bit better. I definitely prefer the Jouer skin tint over this one and the Nars one. Yeah, just not super thrilled about this one. It's not horrible, it's just not as like natural looking and pretty on the skin as I was hoping for on my skin throughout the day. But I hope you guys enjoyed this Foundation Friday and found it helpful. If you did, you can give it a thumbs up. I'm gonna have my Foundation Friday playlist linked down below if you want to watch any others. But I love you guys. Thanks for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.